Hey, so this is the entrance to our apartment, which I share with another volunteer. This is our door, our front door, and onto our little bit of a balcony, which I'm very secure about here at the moment. And then the main door into the apartment, and this is our front room, which, as you can judge by both the size and the decor, is very different than the Rayagada house where I lived. So we have sofas, we have a table, we have a bookcase. And lo and behold, we have a dining table and 4 chairs. We also have a fantastic bird of, bird of paradise, phoenix rising from the ashes, I don't know, seemingly drawn by a previous volunteer and finished off by another one on the wall. So that's our main living accommodation area, and as you can see, it's quite spacious. The apartment is for 3 people, so you need to take that into account when you look at the size of this compared with where I was staying on my own. This is our kitchen area. We have a back balcony. Currently drying some clothes and towels and from the morning wash. And you can see the other apartment blocks, just like ours, in the background here. And out onto our lower neighbour's backyard. And they've just been doing a spring clean of their kitchen, hence all the buckets and everything out in their backyard. So that's a view from our back balcony. Coming back into the kitchen, it's again very basic kitchen as is normal with VSO. We have water and electricity problems here on a much greater scale than I had in India. So we have to keep buckets of water around, so here buckets with lids on, and also coverings over those, either paper or towels, because we have a huge dust problem. It's an absolute enormous dust problem here. Dust just gets everywhere. It's a very, very fine grained, sandy, cementy dust. So this is the only work surface in the apartment, and our gas and cooker. So there again, in contrast to Rayagada, we actually have an oven and 4 rings instead of just 2 rings, so that's good. And we do have a fridge with a freezer compartment, but clearly with the electricity problems going on and off, more often off than on, that's a bit temperamental. The one immediate problem in the kitchen is that we have no cabinet space at all, so there's actually nowhere to put things. So, which also means that keeping dust off things without cabinets is really hard. So, for example, our plates are all stacked on a small table with a cloth over the top. So that's the kitchen. Good size, but very basic. Actually, bigger than my kitchen in Rayagada by a long way, but actually probably not as functional, I think. But that's what we have. So here we go through the sitting space again. And as I say, this is an apartment for 3 people. So we have 3 bedrooms and 1 ensuite and 1 bathroom. So the first one here is the bathroom, which I shall be using, which is, it does actually have a bath and a western toilet. And as you can see, we have a huge water butt here. There is not an awful lot of power in the shower. It sort of dribbles, and we actually have to collect water in basins to bucket and chuck it showers in the morning, basically are better than trying to get the shower to work effectively. However, we do have hot water. We actually even have an electric geyser. So eat your heart out, I can have hot showers in the winter. Small, and there's me. Hi everyone, taking my video as I go around toilet for myself and the third person in the flat. So at the moment there's only 2 of us in here, so we have a spare room. So the spare room is basically an empty room, empty bed, and extra mattress. Wardrobe, yeah, we have wardrobes in this apartment as well, and we have plenty of mattresses. So there's at least 3 mattresses in this room, which is supposedly a single room. So if anybody fancies a trip to Nigeria, you're always welcome, and there's always a room here for you. Okay, then we have 2 other rooms at the end here. This is my room. So I just unpacked on Saturday, and this is currently, today is Saturday. I just unpacked on Wednesday evening. So things are rather strewn about the table, which is typical fashion. So the only thing that's happened so far is that I've obviously made my bed, put my mosquito net up, and tried to improvise a little bit of curtaining at the window with a pareo tied round the grid. The windows have no shutters here. They are sliding windows with 2 parts to them. One part, in addition to that, is a mosquito grid. So you can have one half of the window open and the mosquito grid shut, so effectively nothing can come through. But no rails for curtains or anything like that. So given that my bedroom looks out over 2 sides, including, if it's possible to see it, the car park area here and across to the other flats, where, needless to say, quite a lot of people congregate in the evening and in the morning, it gets quite busy. So I think a little bit of sensitivity to mixed cultures is required for my dressing and undressing. Okay, so I have a wardrobe area here. So all my worldly clothes are hung in this wardrobe, and my goods and shackles for toiletries and other bits and bobs and other extra bags and what have you is hidden in that one. And they do just about shut with these twisty knob things, but they're a bit temperamental, as you can see from that one. But with the dust, it's going to be tricky trying to keep things clean. So the second window looks out the 3rd corner of the building, across the road. It's not a main road, it's a side road of a side road, I would describe it as. And you're actually looking through the mosquito growing at the moment. That's why it's making those funny flickering sound things on the vision. But it's relatively quiet, not a lot of traffic. Biggest noise is the generators when they come on, for the electricity goes off. And here, previous occupant has tried to put some bamboo matting up to give some shade and some privacy. So there's another bamboo matting waiting to find some nails. So I have now to find some nails. Not as easy as it sounds, where you don't know where to go to find a joiner shop or a hardware shop, or even if such things exist. So that's my room. Bola, my flatmate, this is her room, and she's obviously much more established and much more well equipped than I am. So she has her table and chair in here, and a cabinet, and her bed, and being first in the house, of course, she has the biggest bed, lucky lady, and her mosquito net, which we all have to have. And she is lucky in that she has an ensuite toilet in the master bedroom. And I won't embarrass the lady by showing her underwear and everything drying, but basically, again, Western toilet, bath, shower attachment over the bath, but same principle, bucket and chucket showers are the order of the day. And so far, in the first week, we've had no water shortages, but my understanding is that Monday is a bad day for water, so we shall see how that goes. So that is our flat. And I will just go back to the main area and show you basically the area in front of the houses, if it's not going to be too crowded and we straining with a camera at people that I don't know yet. But basically this is the type of area in which I live. Our house is exactly the same as the one opposite, and we're one floor up from the ground level, and that's our apartment.